Hey guys, it's Penguin here, and welcome back to another gold making video. In this video, I'm going to be discussing how you can get these 7 new different Druid glyphs in 9.1.5, ranking them from the easiest to the hardest, showing you all the locations that you need, and my current profit that I've been making with these myself. So I hope this helps you out whether you are trying to make these for yourself or you are a guild maker trying to collect these to sell them. I hope this helps. But we're going to get right into it. Of course, if you guys haven't already, be sure to join the Discord down below. Whether you are primarily a gold maker or not, it's a great place to be if you just want to keep updated with the trends and also if you have any questions. Also, if you like, I do have a Patreon if you want to support me that way. But thank you guys so much, and we will get into the glyphs. So, before we get into the actual locations, I do want to talk about my current experience with these glyphs. So, currently, I only have access to 3 of them, because my scribe does not have reputation, well, not any Shadowlands reputation, so currently I am only selling 3 of them. 2 of them are the ones that require no rep at all. It's a simple go over there, do something, and buy it without any other circumstance. That is the Gloomstalker Dredbat as well as the Shimmering Ardenmoth. I have been selling both of those. And because this character I played a lot during Legion, I also have the Duskwing Raven. So owning those 3 recipes, I got it the night of the patch release, so last Tuesday, exactly a week from now. Well, when recording 6 days ago. And I have sold a total of 19 for 152,000 gold. I will keep that on the screen now to show you guys the profit. But as you can see, it definitely sold for a lot more at the start than what it is selling for now. You guys can see one of my first few sales were like 12,000. I even have a sale for 20,000, and as the days go on, it gets cheaper and cheaper, and now I believe the most expensive one out of those 3 that I own is selling for about 4,000 to 5,000 a piece. So these were definitely very, very good at the start, and possibly some of these can be really, really good, especially the harder to get ones. Like I said, I have the very easy ones to get because I don't have rep and I also have not done the drop ones. So because of that, these have definitely declined in price very fast, but I know some of these rare drop ones are still 10k plus on my realm today. Also keep in mind that I am on a US medium pop realm, so this probably does not look anything insane as you guys might see on a very high population or full pop. I know people in my Discord that sold, 200k worth of glyphs in a single night because of how fast they were selling them those first few nights. So definitely this is not a ton, but this is what I'm seeing on my medium pop server. So on average, these glyphs cost about 1,000 gold to craft, give or take. And I also had materials kind of saved up and stuff. So give or take about 1,000 less, that might be rounding up a bit, but at the very most, it cost 1,000. So out of that 152,000, I sold 19, meaning that my crafting cost was 19,000. So I made about 133,000 gold profit. Now this is in the past 6 days, like I said, which is really awesome. I mean, I crafted about 20 of each of them the first night and have just been selling them ever since. I have not had to restock because I've only sold 19 and they're a mix of them. So it's really low effort, might have taken, 10 to 20 minutes to get it started that first day, and now they just sell. Also, yes, the first week or so definitely had an influx in sales because it was new to everybody, but these are cosmetic items, they are glyphs, so they should be selling year-round, even when this expansion is over. So it's a great investment no matter what for you to get these recipes. But that's enough with the profit side. I will get into how to get them now. So first, we're going to start off with the glyphs that do not require anything except an action. So for these items, you simply get it from a vendor and you do not need any reputation. The easiest one is the Mark of the Gloomstalker Dredbat, and to get this, you will need to go to Ravendreth, and you could purchase it from Tetru for 30 of a random item. I have been to this vendor 2 times that you see on screen. The first time was that Tuesday night of patch release, And at that time, it cost me 30 crawler meat in order to purchase this recipe. So crawler meat, I believe, goes for about 3 to 5 gold right now. So it cost me, 90 gold at the max in order to purchase this item. Today, I also went back to get this clip that you guys are seeing, and it also costed crawler meat. But Wowhead does say that it could be any type of random item, so I would suggest checking at that vendor, going ahead and purchasing the items you need, go back and purchase that item. But all you have to do is buy it from that vendor. The next item we have is the Mark of the Shimmering Ardenmoth. This one is a little bit more complicated. You will have to go into the top left corner of Ardenweald, and there will be an NPC called the Druid Downblossom. If you talk to this NPC, basically they will not give you anything, but if you are facing them to the right of that character, leaning on a nearby table, there should be a Fey net which you can pick up. Currently on screen, I have already done this, and I can't do it since it's not an inscriptionist, so I do not see the Fey net itself, but it should be where that location is. After you do that, you will have to make your way to Val Shara, which is a zone a part of the Legion expansion on the Broken Shores, and you will have to fly around Val Shara, kind of close to the bottom part, and you will have to find Veil Flitters. Now, the best method that I do about this is I kind of have the /target veil command just copied, and I will run around and paste it, and hopefully it will target one of these creatures, and then it will kind of show me where it is. These are very small battle pet-like creatures, so it's very hard to see at a naked eye, so I highly recommend using the target command. But once you find one, you will want to go onto the ground, stay still, and cast the Fey Net ability, and just make sure it finishes casting, and it has a chance of giving you a buff. It took me about 3 of these creatures to catch in order to finally get a buff. You might be able to get it firsthand, but if not, just keep trying until you do so. After you have the buff, you just return to Droman, talk to them, and they will give you the recipe. Moving on, we now have the reputation required marks. There are 3 of them, and probably the easiest one, if you played during Legion, is you can go to Val Shara, and from the Dreamweaver's vendor, you can purchase the pattern for the Mark of the Duskwing Raven if you have Honored Reputation. So if your scribe is somebody that you actively played in Legion, there's a good chance that you do have Honored Rep. Just go over there and purchase it. Moving on, we now have the Mark of the Twilight Runestag, and to get this one, you will have to be revered with the Wild Hunt. So, if you are a Night Fae, you probably already have this rep. If not, maybe you do if you've done a lot of callings and stuff, but simply go over to the Heart of the Forest and purchase this from the Wild Hunt vendor. Then lastly, we have the Mark of the Sable Ardenmoth, which you do need honored with the Court of Night. The Court of Night is probably the hardest reputation to gain rep in, but you do need honored, and it costs 1,000 anima, as well as 5 of the Grateful Offerings to purchase this item. Then moving on, we have 2 of the final glyphs, which both are rare drops just around the world. The first one is the Mark of the Midnight Runestag, which you basically just kill any type of runestag inside of Ardenweald. I will make sure to have a map on screen, but you just go around and kill these. Now, I do not know if there's a 100% confirmed drop rate, but I have heard people that it's 1 out of 100, and I've also had people say that it's 1 out of 500. The same thing goes with the Mark of the Regal Dredbat, which is also a rare drop from Dredbats inside of Dominance Keep, which is inside Ravendreth. So, like I said before, it is not soulbound, so technically you could purchase this off the auction house. On my server, I have not seen either of these recipes posted yet, but there's a possibility somebody, accidentally got it, didn't realize, and they didn't learn it themselves, so they might have stuck it on the auction house. Also, if you're watching this, months in the future or weeks, there's probably a good chance that they might actually show up, and then you can purchase them. But either way, they are pretty rare, so you will probably be paying a lot of money, especially, only 2 weeks into the patch. But guys, that is basically it. That is how you get all 7 of these marks. Like I said before, I currently only have 3 of them, and I will probably stay like that unless I go farm the rare drops. But I do not plan on getting any type of reputation anytime soon, so because of that, I am sticking with those 3. Like I said, I've made about 133,000 gold just on these glyphs within the past 6 days, so it has not even been a full week technically, and I am still up over 100,000 gold profit. Of course, the prices will decline as time goes on, but these are cosmetic items. They are not based on item level or anything like that, so they will be a long-term seller within Shadowlands and any future expansions. But yeah, guys, that is basically it. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said before, make sure you join the Discord if you want to join the community. If you haven't already and you've been enjoying the videos, feel free to subscribe, like, and let me know how these videos are doing in the comments. But thank you guys so much, and of course, have a good day.